Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. Today we are going to balance? Alright, sure. That was really loud. That's extremely loud! Okay, better. I jacked up my audio because my AC was full-blown blasting last night and I forgot to turn it down apparently. God. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelf, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi! Hi. Literature Club is in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite minds or kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared a love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monika, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on... I thought that said shout stories for a second. Like, what is that? Short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give the club members their next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey on Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Oh, well, that depends on what kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls out a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? No, Sayori, it's anime. you wouldn't like that one? Oh. Is it? What are those called? Oh shit, I used to know the word back when the internet was first starting out. It was like, oh. It starts with an E, right? I want to say erogi, but I don't think that's it. It's like erotic, and is it Araga? No. Well, it's porn. Is it porn, Natsuki? Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's start with something that's easy to get into, like Dragon Ball Z. Well, Dragon Ball, actually, because the manga wasn't called Dragon Ball Z. All of these, don't start to get really good until the first few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they already really into manga. I can handle it. I did with Yuri's books, at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. So you just keep going in circles? But I love my friends and donuts, and I can do anything for it. So, she's actually just Homer, actually. And I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut. I mean, give me a couple years. I just said I had the attention span of one. Were you trying to call me sweet? Oh, you're so cute. No, how did you get to that conclusion? She was actually insulting you. I don't think this is, what is it, a tsundere thing going on here. I think it was actually just she was insulting you. Don't call me that. What, sweet? A donut? Cute. Oh, how come? Just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet door. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I mean, she's right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. No, sorry, it wasn't you. Like, she shakes her head while putting a second chair over her desk. Pulling a second chair, not putting. Because one of those is very different from the other, and a bit stranger. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles, You're like, well, like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. Oh, she's talking about her friends giving her shit about the cutesy shit, I guess. I still learned a valuable lesson. Larry speaks softly as well, feeling shy of having received an unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? It's a comedy, and there's some romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. I mean, that's an apt description, I guess. But a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. No, never mind. Don't worry about that yet. Just make sure to tell me what you think. Okay. I'll start then. Man, shipping. Anytime that comes up, it's definitely one of those things I'm like, you know, you have fun, do what you want, think what you want, right? But holy shit. You have to realize it's headcanon, not actual canon. Like, you can't go around fucking putting people down because they don't agree with your shit, or because the game or manga or anime does something differently than you wanted. You can dislike it, absolutely. You can be like, I don't like that, and I'm gonna put it down, or I'm not gonna, you know, read it for a while or play it for a while. That's absolutely true. Sure, I've done shit like that. Because there's some, like, times you go, well, that's a stupid decision. I don't want to play this anymore, or watch this anymore, right? But, yeah, if you're going out about attacking people over a headcanon ship, you gotta stop. You gotta sit back and be like, nah, that's not cool, right? It's also not canon. Okay. And, hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, well, yeah, I guess. But you don't want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, and then I won't make you or anything like that. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. I'm assuming Natsuki has problems multitasking, maybe? After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Yuri. I see you got Natsuki to share some more manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive, and her cupcakes are to die for. I could just listen to her talk. She's so cute. I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or I can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh shit, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing that I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid Natsuki doesn't actually like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How could you feel that way? Well, I mean, I just like little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. It feels like she only gets excited to talk when when it's about manga or other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. It was like, she was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? It could also just be has trouble expressing interest in things she doesn't actually have an interest in, right? I mean, everyone's guilty of that, right? I think 99% of the people, I would assume, like you're talking with someone, all of a sudden they bring up some obscure thing that you don't know nothing about, or it's something you just don't like, and you just play along because you're a friend or something, or you don't want to be rude, but it's very obvious by the way you're talking that you have no interest in it, but you're just trying to be polite. I don't know. Maybe. My stupid head is making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. Oh, it's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. Oh, you're the best. Zuri gives Monika a quick hug. I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get close to her. Oh, you got this. After the club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in as usual. Trotting into a room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down next to Natsuki. Hello there! Hi! What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle, there's spoilers! Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I'm just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out. It just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Let me, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Yeah, sure. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her hands. Are you bored? No, I'm just writing. Oh, I saw the stick figures. I thought you were just bored. Well, I draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with all of them. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. What? Okay. And this one has problems with his back. Fucking relatable. But the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. Also kind of relatable. I think it's just age. And yeah, and mostly today I did bring in a fucking new lawnmower that weighed a lot more than I thought it did. Or at least feels heavier than I thought it would when I ordered it. I got it in the house though, now I just need to get it out back. And then put it together. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Wanna read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper with Natsuki, and Natsuki reads through the poem. She furrows her eyebrows. Huh. She slides the paper back to Sayori. Didn't you feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feeling like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? No, it's just an observation. I think people can get close to each other if they find a way of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. She should write them down then. Doesn't that depend more on the kind of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am. So, you write poems? Dots. You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But, can we talk about something else? Sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. To be fair, it's a clash of personalities here, right? That's what it is. They got a strike of balance, name of the chapter. But, yeah, there are people out there that will not open up. Unless you are, like, a fucking extremely close, well, like, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, whatever. And they will not open up to anyone else. Yeah, there's just some people that don't want to do that. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. Should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki! At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to see her too, right? Yeah, mostly. Huh? Natsuki leans over her shoulder and doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. Don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just finishes instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. Yeah. To an extent, right? There's a fine line there. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You really consider it. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. Oh, you can trust me. Monica stands silent for a moment, still fidgeting. Just feels smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. And I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? Oh, I know. I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I don't know. I could divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that went through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to it. That's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she was bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. And it just feels dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them? It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know you're kind of in a tough spot and that it's hard for you to really express yourself, but you really demonstrated me that you have a great self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important thing of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things and she finishes her thought in a mumble. So glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything was going to be okay. Oh, that was it. Okay. Well, balance part 2. Man, we only have 2 more things left. That's legitimately sad, to be quite honest. I actually really enjoy this game. Even like outside of the horror element, visual novel part, I just really enjoy this. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by a glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, this is Natsuki! I never run into other club members around the school! Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy and walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friend, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. That's mean, Natsuki. That's actually horrible to do. Like, I get it. Kind of being smothered. But you didn't talk to Sayori about it, so she doesn't know that. It's not like she's doing it, like, purposely, I guess. But to look them in, like, the eye while they're waving and calling out to you and then just fucking leave and duck behind the corner, that's not cool. Monika's the first to arrive in the club meeting, arrive to the club meeting, and then Natsuki. Sorry, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up the courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant from me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She doesn't get excited because she gets to share manga. Besides that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Oh, why? I'm stalking. Oh. Can I go inside? Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I just saw her at lunch today, so I waited to call out to her. Instead of saying hi, she ran away from me. Really? Huh, not bad. Hey! No, sorry. That was a joke. I just sounded something stupid that I would do, not from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to me. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. Ooh, okay. I thought we were friends. It just feels like every day she's trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. I feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, and she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends. So Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Yuri, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course! I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my day is always with friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Yuri nods. We are very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time, and I was being threatened with an interruption, then... It would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends and not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together, but the capacity at which each person is ready to do so might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every single detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of each person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace, rather than jump ahead first into a new commitment. 100% true. But... I know it's anxiety related. If you look at a friend of yours, even if it's a simple acquaintance, and they're waving at you and saying hi, just wave back and go on your merry way, right? You don't run away. Like, I get it can be hard if you have anxiety and shit like that, but you know, say hi, and if they want, like, if they keep approaching, like, I gotta hang out with these people, turn them down as nicely as you can. Running should be the last resort, but that means I was really bothering her? I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really based on what I understand by my own needs. Natsuki and I are completely different, so... Why was I so selfish? Even if that's all true, that means I still hurt her. I think I messed up. With you, I think I was really careful and understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki, because she's already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. At least in front of people. How can I let myself do this? Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different than reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill will towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation, how would it cause someone to feel, and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things I like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this, so you're trying so hard for me. You're just a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants, and if she does want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's the best. I have a feeling you're gonna actually just start ignoring her now, and that's gonna make Natsuki feel really weird. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. Real mature. So does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh! Sayori steps back. By the way, Yuri enters the classroom, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. At that moment, Sayori follows. Monika's just like, you know there's windows in this room, right? We all just saw that. The club room is quiet. Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh, is she gonna share a poem? Oh, are we writing today? Monika speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls a seat closer to her and covers her with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. He glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monika follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monika falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monika to see. It says, to Sayori. Understanding, Monika smiles. She places her hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Natsuki looks away and makes no motion to remove Monika's hand. Monika gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing up and back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monika after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori has determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, Natsuki was also staying late for an unknown reason. A silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it back to the closet and puts it away. She slides it back into the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up, pulls it back out in order to... pulls the book back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry, I didn't know that was where it's supposed to go. That's fine. The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Yuri turns away to hide her pain expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof that Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the clubroom. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little bit. Why are you hitting yourself? Suddenly Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns her back around to face Natsuki. Natsuki fidgets anxiously, continues with shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too, but you go first. Natsuki bites her lips and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch. I was sorry, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to, I'm not good at the things that make me feel uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to, feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All my dreams are born in this room. It is the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, all my fears, all my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against those hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through... Jesus. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. This sounds like a horror movie now. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do, and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, I'll wait patiently. I'll eventually open the door, and I'll show you the best place in the world. Oh, it's a poem! But I thought... Yeah, well, I sucked it up so I could work things out with you. And so just be happy about it. Please. Zuri smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I can express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that you probably have different ways to make, ways we like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand. You don't have to force yourself to talk about it. You probably did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready to yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and I wanted to give you space. I mean, you were kind of mad at her until you talked to Yuri. You were actually upset. I was thinking it was silly that I would just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll expect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods. One thing about that... Well, I don't have to approach you all the time either. I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just wanted to be balanced, like you said. I understand. We'll make sure of that together. Well, anyway, the two of them have found common ground. Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while. Only the best ones. You better like them because otherwise I might change my mind. Oh, I like anything you do, Natsuki. I'm just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Oh, you want to enjoy it with me? It's so cute. Oh, shush. Yeah. God, I love this picture. Alright, so... Oh, what are you, taking a selfie? Oh, this is a new one. Actually, it is a very new one. It's... Yeah, just a redesign. Well, it's not the redesign. Well, they look very much the same as their other ones, just somewhat different, right? Anything else new? Oh, just the... Okay, the poem. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait, what? I named my pen the Expression Express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lie, no extra stops, no compromise. Stations screaming by, attendants saying hi. The one ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze. No bumps in the rails, just thumbs in my heart and loops in my letters. And clouds in the sky and dreams in my eyes. Hey, wake up, the train has arrived. Expression Express, destination you, choo-choo. Alright. Cool beans, this is what we just saw. Anything else? Actually, surprisingly, a lot of unlocks there. No Okay, actually new email, never mind. There wasn't anything on the email thing, I looked like. Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code of ethics that's just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure out, long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based on nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants. only for creatures that we can conveniently project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate VM. They said VM before, but what is it, like visual manga? Visual, I don't know. Like VN, I would get, but visual novel, or virtual novel even. Anyways, our VMs operate completely differently from us on a fundamental level, therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print "I feel sad." We're engineers, not philosophers. What if the machine prints "I feel sad" when you didn't make it to say "I feel sad"? Honestly, that's like that would be fucked up, right? If I logged onto my computer one day and there was just a message saying, like, "I don't feel good, Chronos." I'm like, okay. Off? Just reach over and turn off the computer. Let's see if that happens again when I load up the computer. But anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Next time, we are going to go to Reflection, which seems like it's going to cater to or focus on Yuri and Monica. All right. Well, I'll see you then. Bye.